Hey guys, so I went for a very minimal makeup look today because I just filmed the 3-minute makeup challenge and I use a lot of the same products on this look, but it's a little bit better looking. If you want to see how crazy that looked, I'll link that down in the description box, but yeah, that was harder than I thought it was gonna be. Anyways, so today I'm going to do my June and July empties and favorites. This used to be monthly for me, and then it kind of started to become every other month just because I started to not have a lot of empties and favorites every single month, but I want to keep these videos going for you, so now it's bi-monthly. So I have been accumulating a good amount of empties over the last 2 months. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I'm trying to purge stuff because I'm trying to move or what. I don't know. Anyways, so the first thing is the Johnson's, no, this isn't Johnson's. This is the Target brand of the dupe for the Johnson's baby shampoo. And this is what I use to deep clean my makeup brushes. The next, this isn't completely empty, but it's the Queen Helene Mint Julep Mask. This was like my go-to staple mask of all time a few years ago. Like, if you would have talked to me about what mask is my favorite, this would be it. And you can get this at Walgreens. However, I've grown up. Guys. So this was kind of my go-to mask when I was getting into makeup and skincare. Now I've evolved, and you'll see why. But it's still a good mask. It's affordable. I just have other favorites. And so this has kind of been sitting around, and so it's time to go. Speaking of evolving, so the next empty I have is this Glam Glow Super Mud Clearing Treatment. Wow. Okay, so I got this for my birthday last year because these are $69, and that is pricey. So I really love this mask though. This is the perfect mask that if I'm breaking out anywhere, it will get them fast. And it makes your skin feel baby smooth. It makes your skin feel baby soft smooth. It's amazing. But it has an expiration of 9 months. So they aren't kidding when they say 9 months to a T, because I went to use this at like the 9-month mark and it was all dried up and crunchy and just yucky like that. So unfortunately I didn't get the last use or two out of this, and that kind of irritated me because of how much it is. But I was trying not to use it all the time because of how much it was. But you have to use it within the 9 months, and so I will be smarter next time. But I gotta say, this quickly became my all-time favorite mask. Of course, one that I can't get all the time.
Other skincare that I finished is the Skin Intelligence Hydroderm Deep Cleansing Lotion. Another skincare favorite that I changed. No, why can't I talk today?
Another skincare product that I finished is the Skin Intelligence Hydroderm Deep Cleansing Emulsion, and this was my cleanser. So I really like this. It's a really gentle cleanser for sensitive skin, but it's all gone. More skincare. I don't know what's going on this month. Apparently I was getting rid of a lot of skincare. So I finished the Motives Makeup Cleansing Towelettes. So these are just regular makeup remover wipes. They worked pretty well, and they are all gone. Also finished this Tom's of Maine deodorant. This is the Wild Lavender scent. Not my favorite scent, but it lasted pretty well. It worked pretty well for it being a more natural deodorant. So, but I am kind of glad that I'm back to, even though it's worse chemicals, I'm back to a better deodorant in my opinion for summertime, just because of how much, you know, we sweat more during summer and you need something a little more effective. I have several mascaras here. So I finished the Rimmel Scandaleyes Retro Glam Mascara, which I did a review on this. I loved this mascara. It was a really good one, so I'll link that below. And then I have these two. They're in limited edition Star Wars packaging, but they're the CoverGirl Supersizer mascaras. Finished both these. These were in my kit, and since I've been doing tons of weddings, these were really good waterproof mascaras. But yeah, I used them right up. Whereas my personal one usually goes bad before I finish it, but since I've been doing tons of weddings, the mascaras go pretty quickly. More stuff from my kit that I used up. So I used this Kiss Clear Strip Lash Adhesive. I liked this one because it is latex free. So it's always good to have a latex and a latex free glue in your kit if you're doing makeup on other people, just because you never know who's allergic or sensitive. And then, okay, this is not an empty. I gave this a try, guys. I received this free because of a lash purchase. It's the Ardell Lash Tight Adhesive. And it's the black kind because I was using a white or a clear drying glue, and I found that black or dark glues work a lot better and they blend a lot better when you're applying individual lashes on clients. So I gave this a go. So not only does this really smell, it has a really intense smell. But I gotta say, it is super dark. Like, if you need a really dark black glue, this is the go-to. However, it does not work effectively. I really gave this a go. And, you know, I let it get tacky, and I would apply the individual lashes like I usually do, and they started to fall off. Like, if I put the mascara on, and they were completely dry at this point. When I put the mascara on, they'd come off on the wand. Or if I was doing some finishing touches, they would just fall off. That's not okay. So, I just gave up on that glue. I used it on like 2 different days on different like wedding parties, and I had to work so much harder to try and get those lashes secure, and I just did not feel confident that they were going to last throughout the day, which I don't like. So I just said no. I gave up on that glue, and I ran right to CVS down the road, and I got the, I think it's the Duo dark one, just because I know that'll work. This is really random, but I finished a pen. I know this isn't a beauty favorite, but I never finish pens, and I've been doing a lot of writing lately, and this is kind of my go-to pen lately. These Pilot Ball Friction. They're just really nice writing pens, so I use this tons, and yeah, I liked it, so just thought I'd put that in there. Also changed out my beauty blender. Again, this isn't really an empty, but it was time to go. It's getting really dirty and old, and I needed to refresh it, so that went bye-bye. These are not empties, but they are too old to use, so I have to get rid of them. 2 sample sunscreens that I got from like Ipsy Glam Bags when I was doing that or something, Birchbox, whatever it was. And I did use these. They were pretty effective, but I just don't need them anymore because they're not going to work. So the Coola SPF 20 face sunscreen and the Pure Lease SPF 30 sunscreen. So, plus it's not even really, that's not high enough for me. I sunburn so easily. Also finished the Cetaphil moisturizing cream. This is a sample that I got, and I gotta say I really did like this for a night moisturizer. It was thick enough to be a good night cream for me, and I have sensitive skin, so it didn't react badly to it. The last thing is this random hand sanitizer. I got this when me and Shadell went to New York City for our first anniversary, and we got it, I think, at like Madame Tussauds or something. The guy at the end, he's like,
"Are you over 18? And we're like, yeah.
And so he just gave us hand sanitizer and like a brochure or something. I don't know why we had to be over 18 for that, but yeah, so fun times. Oh, I lied. The last one is headphones. My headphones finally broke. It's only playing in one ear, so I'm like, I'm just gonna throw it into the Empties bin, because technically it died. It's part of the Empties death pile. So now I have some exciting favorites to share with you guys. I kind of rediscovered 3 out of 4 of these things, and I don't know, I just was like, this is perfect to put in my favorites because I forgot just how good these things are. So the first thing is the Revlon Nearly Naked Foundation. This was like hyped about a couple years ago, and everybody was loving it and starting to use it, and I was so excited. And I gotta say, there's one con that this does kind of bring out my oily T-zone when I wear it throughout the day, but if you have some powder on you or oil blotting sheets, it's easy to combat that. Because other than that, this is what I'm wearing on my face right now, and this is what I use for my summer foundation, because it's a little too dark for me in the winter time when I'm at my palest, but right now when I'm like slightly tan on my arms and I want to match the rest of my body, it's really good. It works really good to match my, you know, kind of tannish skin, which to a lot of people this is not tan, but I'm pale, so it's tan. So it's 120 vanilla. I don't even know if they sell this, to be honest, anymore. But this was like the foundation at the time when it came out, and it was new in the drugstore. And I just wanted to start using it again and see how it worked, and I really like it. Another rediscovered favorite is the Freeman's Facial Clay Mask. This is in the chocolate and strawberry scent. So I was shopping at Ulta for masks recently, and this is not available anymore. I guess this was probably like a limited edition scent, or that it didn't sell well or something, because I don't see it anymore. I got this a couple years ago, but I love it. So it's really funny because when I put it on, it looks like I had a really bad orange tan, like an orange spray tan gone wrong, because it's only like slightly darker than my skin tone, but it's enough where it's like, ew. Doesn't look the best on, but for the price, it works great. And not only that, it smells great. I mean, it really smells like chocolate. Like, it's delicious smelling. And it makes my skin just very smooth, feel very fresh and clean afterwards. I mean, it's not gonna work wonders like a Glam Glow mask. It's not the most amazing mask out there, but when I just want a simple mask, I really enjoy it. And I have been getting back into doing masks like twice a week now. I kind of slacked for a long time, and I would do masks like, what, once a month, if that. I kind of just was too busy and I forgot, and I wasn't prioritizing it enough. So now that I am kind of back into the masking routine, I dove back into this and I'm really liking it. And then the third rediscovered favorite is the Nexxus Pro Men Split End Binding Targeted Leave-In Treatment. So this is like a leave-in conditioner type thing, and it helps with split ends, which is really good because I'm bad about getting haircuts. I get haircuts maybe twice a year, if that. Just because, again, I don't prioritize going and getting it done, and I don't really care about changing my style, so it's just one of those things. So it helps with split ends, and it makes your hair feel really moisturized and good, and I use this every time I wash my hair, which is every like 2 to 3 days, and it feels really great. I use it on the second half of my hair, so just the ends, and I really like it. I had coupon these not a couple years, I don't know. I had coupon these like a year or two ago, and so I still have one in my stockpile ready to use when this is done because this is almost empty. But I kind of just like put this in a drawer before and I forgot about it because I like to switch out my hair care every now and then to different oils or different treatments, so I'm not, doing the same thing all the time. But I really like this. I really miss this. This is a good product. And then a new love is the Olay Active Botanicals Cleanser. So this is a refreshing gel cleanser. So I really like this because, well, first of all, I did get it for free from Influencer like last year. I don't even remember, to be honest. This was in an Influencer Vox box. If you go look on my Influencer playlist, you'll find it. But basically, I had used it to review it, and it was whatever. And then I went back to using my cleanser that I was using at the time. But since I ran out completely of that cleanser, like you just saw in my empties, I had to just get out a new one. And I got this one out because it was in my drawer. It was sitting there. It was free. Why was I going to get rid of it? So let's use it. And it is... Okay, first of all, it's really cool because it is... I don't know if you're going to see this. Oh, gosh. I don't want to squirt out too much. So it is a clear cleanser, but as soon as you start scrubbing it on your face, it foams up. And it feels and looks really cool. So I really enjoy the cleansing experience I get with this. It feels really nice, makes my skin feel really refreshed afterwards and clean, and it's really great for my sensitive skin. So I'm really, really loving this. Like, I didn't realize how much I would end up loving this until I was like, you know what, that's going in my favorites video. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this Empties and Favorites video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe for more videos coming your way. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.